And excuse me, my dad made me promise that tonight I would dedicate this song to my sweet, sweet grandpa who's in heaven. My grandpa was a real pisser, I'll tell you. He was something else. He liked things to be exactly the way he wanted them. And I always tell this story about him when he used to keep Jesus outside the manger on Christmas. And I would say, Grandpa, Jesus is cold outside. Why is he outside? It's cold out, because it was always snowing, you know. And he would say, it's not Christmas. Jesus wasn't born yet. So I would get, but Grandpa, Jesus is gonna be cold outside the mangers. And my grandpa would say, he's gotta stay outside, let's go. And then he would take me into the kitchen because we're Italian, so everything happens in the kitchen. And then we would eat and say lots of prayers and tell stories and do all those sorts of lovely Christmas things. And then, ding, ding, when the grandfather clock would go off in the corner, he would say, okay, come on, kid. He'd say, it's Christmas now. Let's put Jesus in the manger. And I was very old for my age, imagine that. So I was like 7 and I used to look at my grandma and I would go, like, come on, it's only been an hour. It's Christmas somewhere else. So anyway, that's my story about my grandpa, and I hope that maybe for some of you who have lost your grandparents, that story meant something to you too. So this is for my sweet grandpa and to any loved ones who you may have lost. This record's called Speechless. I can't believe what you said to me last night we were alone. You threw your hands up, baby, you gave up, but I can't believe how you looked at me with your dream-stained glossy eyes, oh, and your tight jeans with your long hair and your cigarette. I couldn't fix you if you broke. Did your punchline just a joke? I'll never talk again. Whoa, whoa, you left me speechless. You left me speechless, so speechless. And my grandfather, unlike all the other men in my life, my grandfather wasn't a drunk. He was a really good man. I mean, drunk people are good people too. I'm a drunk person. I'm a good person. But he was a really stand-up guy. He used to have one Budweiser. He's a real American. My grandfather. He used to have one Budweiser a night, and on a really special occasion, he would have a perfect Manhattan, which is like, it's that club, like, what is it called, I can't believe I don't know the name of that booze. I must be drunk. Well, I can't believe how you flirted me with your half-wild broken jaw, or you pop my heart singing. Oh, my little monster dreams, I can't believe how you looked at me with your Johnny Walker eyes and whatever kind of bourbon they put in a perfect Manhattan. It's gonna get you, and after he's through, there's gonna be no love left to write. Oh, I know that it's complicated, but I'm a loser in love with you, babe. Raise a glass to mend all the broken hearts of all my Finland fans. Oh boy, you left me speechless. You left me speechless, so speechless. Oh, I'll never love again. Oh, when you left me speechless, you left me speechless. My grandpa used to also say to me, he would say, you know, all those other girls, those singing girls just like you, those girls, I heard they don't sing live. But you know, kid, ever since you were really little, you had good pipes. Whenever I see you sing, you always sing live. And I like that. I suppose he probably didn't like the leather and all the nakedness very much, but my grandfather liked that I sang live, and I do. I will sing live every night. I will never lip sync, not when you buy a ticket to see my show. And the bars that we've been to, but you give it up, couldn't give it up for you. Down through all the boys and the girls that we've been through, would you give it all up? Could you give it all up? If I when my grandma said goodbye to my grandpa after 57 years of marriage, she said, oh, I'll never talk again. And then she cried a little bit. Why you so speechless, speechless?